There's been a flurry of prospectuses issued over the past few weeks, and John Price, who's one of the ASIC commissioners, came out last week and indicated that he was seeing problems with as many as 1/3 of those prospectuses, and the sorts of issues that he identified related to the assumptions underlying financial forecasts. Some financial information apparently is missing altogether, and also there's been a failure to properly describe related party transactions. So all prospectuses have to be lodged with ASIC for a 7-day exposure period, and if ASIC identifies any difficulties during that exposure period, then they may extend it for a further 7 days and may even require the issuer to lodge a replacement prospectus, and that's not something that you want to happen in a crowded market in the lead up to Christmas.
Definitely. And how can these problems be avoided?
Well, obviously there are statutory obligations that have to be complied with. Most significantly, I guess, is to ensure that there's sufficient information there to enable investors to make an informed decision. Also, you have to avoid misleading and deceptive information in the prospectus, and interestingly, there's a statutory obligation to present your prospectus in a clear, concise and effective manner, and of course that's something that tends to be in the eye of the beholder. But in relation to that issue and other issues, ASIC has Regulatory Guide 228, which they issued 2 years ago, which gives quite a lot of guidance in relation to how to satisfy those statutory requirements, and also best practice in relation to disclosure. The Regulatory Guide, while it's been out for 2 years, there haven't been very many IPOs during that period, with the result that issuers and their advisors, and ASIC for that matter, are really getting to grips with how that is to operate. And I think it's against that backdrop that John Price made his public announcement to give issuers some additional guidance.
Thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure.